Hello everyone, today we're going to be looking at 3x3 corners first method. Now you can use Ortega for the first step of this if you know it, and I'll be going over that in a separate video. That's a little bit harder, but it will solve the corners a lot faster, so once that video is out I'll leave that in the description, but for now we're going to be learning a beginner's type method to solving with corners first. Some pros to this method are that there are a lot less turns, which means faster times if you're good at it. And also, there are a lot less algorithms to this. So in this method, if you know beginner's method in the 3x3, great, this will be pretty easy. If not, this is still a viable tutorial, and it will be pretty easy for you. So the first thing you want to do is you want to pick a side, so you can tell by the centerpiece which side it is. So I'm going to do the white side. A lot of people start on the red side for this method, but it doesn't matter at all. So white side, we're going to find a piece, we're going to find these 4 corner pieces that will go on the white side. So let's start with this one, okay? This corner piece, if you look at the centers of the opposite sides, this corner piece has to have green, orange, and white on it, because this corner piece here, should have green, orange, and white, and that'll be the correct corner piece. So here's the corner that we need, and so to put this in, all we have to do is if the bottom part, or in this case the white side, is facing to your right, then you can put it in by doing this again. So if you piece it over here, you put your corner that needs to go here on top, and you move it away, bring this bottom piece forward, and then you can push that in, and then bring it back down. Okay, and then I'll put that in right. Let's find another piece. Here, this is one is white, red, and green. So white, red, and green has to go right here. So move it so this corner is over here. And just do the opposite of what we did before, because this piece is facing left now. So we can do it like that. If you need to practice that, then that's pretty simple. You can just go off, pause the video here, and practice. Here again, it's on the left. It needs to go here, because white, orange, and blue. And final piece is down here. So the way you take it out is the same as you put a piece in. Doesn't matter how you do it, you can just do it like that, and I'll put it out, and now you can just put it in the normal way like that. There's one other case you can get, let me find my piece, and that's when it's facing the top. If it's facing the top like this, you pretend that you're putting it in, but instead of pushing it this way to put it in, you push it this way to push it out, and that'll just change the orientation, and now you have a simple case. So that's the bottom layer. If you know beginner's method, you can do that. If you know how to put that in. Now, if you're doing Ortega, then you can put these white pieces in, but it doesn't matter which slot you put this in. So you can put this blue piece in to this slot, as long as white's facing down, it's okay. And so that's why Ortega is a little easier, and it's faster. But now we have the second step, okay? If you know beginner's method, then you can use your beginner's method algorithm, which is this, and just keep on doing that until all the top is solved. So basically now we're going to try and make a yellow cross on the top, and it doesn't matter the orientation of these pieces. So if you know beginner's method, you can do that, which is basically what you're doing is you're doing this algorithm like that. So it rotates all corners clockwise except for the piece in the bottom right or under this thumb, this right thumb. So in this case, this one won't rotate clockwise. This one will rotate clockwise, this one will rotate clockwise, and this one will rotate clockwise. So in this case, all 3 of the yellow pieces will be on top now. So if we do that algorithm, that'll put them on top. Alternatively, if you want to use a 2-look OLL, you can do that. Or if you know Ortega, which I'll be going over in another video, there are some shorter algorithms that will put all these in the right spot in one move. And so basically, if you use this beginner's method, you will have to do it multiple times for it to work. So let's just say you get a random case like this. If you want to do it, then you'll just have to do it a couple times. So if I look at this cube, and hold it like this. This one won't change, so this will stay not solved. This one will become solved, this one won't be solved, and this one won't be solved. So if I do that, it'll only have one solved. And then if you only have one solved, you put it on this corner, and that's just a way to recognize that that's faster. The next step is to make all these corner pieces go in the right spot. So if you know beginner's method, you can see that there's the two headlights here, and you can put those in the back and do your beginner's method algorithm like so, and that will solve them. Otherwise, if you don't know that, I will be teaching that to you right now because that's actually what you do. Unless you learn PLL, then you can do that, or if you want to learn Ortega method, you can do that as well. So here, what you want to do is you want to find two headlights. So headlights are when there are two corner edges facing the same way with the same color like this. If you don't have headlights, then you can just do this algorithm however you want, and it's this algorithm. Okay, and basically what that does, it just changes around the way the the corners, right, I was right the first time, are placed. So if you do have headlights, you place those in the back, and you do the algorithm, and that will solve all of these edges. So now you can just align them like that, and there's all your edges solved. So that's the first video. Click part 2 when you get good at this, when you get the hang of it, and you can do it, and memorize those two algorithms. That's pretty good. See you next time.